All right, there are just 4 days left in 2016, and that leaves just enough time to make some changes so you can save more this year when it comes to your taxes.
Here with the money moves you can make now to increase your tax return is owner of the Marks Group CPA, Gene Marks. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, guys.
All right, so where do we start? You say sell off losing stocks. That seems like a no-brainer.
Yes, and by the way, do you notice they always bring the tax guy in at the very end of the hour? Because nobody wants to hear this until the last minute.
But we need to.
You need to. So
important.
yes, sell off losing stocks, right? I mean, the stock market has done pretty well this year, so a lot of us hopefully have seen our portfolios go up. So you're not going to get taxed unless you sell those stocks, and you'll have a gain on them. If you've got any loser stocks in your portfolio, sell them, particularly if you bought them maybe this year. If it's a short-term gain, you can offset that against short-term losses and hopefully reduce that tax exposure.
And
sell the losers.
And as you know, a lot of people have been surging, so there's a lot less losers. Maximize your retirement plans. In other words, rifle that money into your IRAs or your 401ks.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys are putting away money into your 401ks.
I'm going to think about it soon.
You got to max it out, right? I mean, you can put away up to $18,000 a year into your 401k, and in addition, depending on how much money you're making, another $5,500 into your IRAs.
Just real quick, so in other words, if they're taking money out of my paycheck and I feel as though I haven't maximized out yet, then just go and write yourself a check?
Yeah, or talk to your employer right away. Go to the HR department and say, listen, I want to make another contribution. Remember, we have a few more days left before the end of the year. Go to your HR department and say, I want to make another contribution. They will help you do that.
That's such good advice.
Max it out.
All right, so I love this one. Give to a charity.
Yeah, charitable contributions are very popular this year. There are a lot of benefits for doing that. So if you've got old clothes lying around your house, old equipment in your business, a car that you want to maybe give away, go ahead and give that away. The charities themselves will give you a receipt for whatever that you give away for, and you can take a deduction for that on your taxes.
So if income is coming in at the end of this year, you say push this income, tip number 4, into next year, push deductions into this year. Explain.
So what that means is this. Most people are expecting tax rates next year to go down, depending on how things turn out in Washington. So if you are a believer that tax rates are going to go down next year, well, what you want to do is you want to push as much income into next year as possible when tax rates are going to be lower. Vice versa, if tax rates are higher this year, you want to pull as many dedeductions into this year that you can.
And there might be less deductions with the new tax,
That is correct.
If you live in New York City, I don't know if it's possible to get any higher, but here's one that many people aren't thinking about, being more energy efficient.
Yeah, you know, this is the last year of an energy tax credit, guys, so you can get up to a $500 tax credit by buying energy efficient stuff by the end of the year. Insulation, lighting,
solar
different
panels?
things that qualify. $500, it's 10% of the cost of the purchase, up to $500. And remember, it's a credit. So that means whatever taxes that you owe, you apply a credit against the taxes. It's not like a deduction. So talk to your accountant if you can, if there's any last minute energy savings.
Will you not have a job if this happens and we get our taxes on a postcard? They say we're going to get our taxes on a postcard. It'll fit. That's
right. Look at the IRS code. Do you really think that they're going to reduce all that? I'll have plenty.
They promise.
Don't worry about me.
For a very long time.
Always plenty to do for a CPA.
Okay.
Love it. We'll see you back here next year.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Good job.
Thanks, Stu.